Oh, hey! Welcome to my neighborhood. Nobody told me that the master race was in town. For those who didn't believe Mr. Norseman when he said that goblin was an anti-Semitic slur, well, I give you Exhibit A. Geonominy. Who's ready for some goofy pseudoscience? Neighbors, you may have seen this in the popular movie Django Unchained. It was really popular in World War II Germany. You see, the Nazis believed in it so much that they tried to use it as evidence when they went to look for Shangri-La in Tibet. You see, when the Atlantis theory dried up, well, to the Thule Society, that only left two fictional options: Shangri-La and Hyboria. It's so silly. And this member of the master race thinks it's some kind of flex. When I was a kid, we called that Goof Troop. You see, prior to World War II, there were all kinds of secret societies. The Vril Society and the Thule Society got together and concocted a fantasy. So come with Mr. Norseman on a trip to Fantasyland with our new friend from the master race. You see, Madame Blavatsky was pretty synonymous with the time, but she and a bunch of other mythologizers, that's a thing, look it up. They tricked, convinced the Thule Society and therefore the half-mustache man that Shangri-La was real and Madame Blavatsky was in telepathic communication with them. We went on this giant expedition to the Tibetan mountains. Measured everybody's face, and nose, and mouth, and all their body parts. They didn't find anybody from Shangri-La to help them in the war outfit with their, magic, super weapons. However, for some reason in their goofiness, they thought that the Tibetans at one point were part Aryan. What our new neighbor is saying here is that he is an Aryan. Puts context on the goblin word. Wait until it sinks into this young Aryan that spouting fake pseudoscience, while pretending to be of a race that didn't ever exist, from a man that took it on the authority of a diagnosed schizophrenic to justify to the Fuhrer that he betrayed. I really looks up to, talk about a conflict of interest, to try and sound tough on the internet, when in actuality it should be turning the general public into the laugh shack inside. Fun fact, they had a fun little set of calipers they called an anthropometer. Hey sport, can it measure your small d energy? Do anthropometers come that small? Because your entire belief system, all of it, is a joke that's been disproven over and over again. Hey, were you aware that the black sun that you guys like to use was an invention by the leader of the Thule Society? It's not real. I'm Norse by birth and by religion. You are just the remnants of World War II propaganda and a charlatan. You're not Norse, fish boy. Please exit the neighborhood at your nearest convenience. Tinfoil hats are on the left. The fucks I give are, well, fresh out. Hope I measured up, you fucking turnip.